Did you watch Almost Got Married Part 1? Well, here is Part 2. In the aftermath of the airport fiasco, Mitchell found herself engulfed in a sea of confusion and heartache. Trevor, the man she had invested her love in, unknowingly walked past her at the airport, leaving her crushed and questioning her own worth. Trevor did not recognize her and passed her. The pixelated online version of Mitchell was too different from the real Mitchell. She did not pursue Trevor and went back home, tears flowing down her cheeks. When she arrived home, Mitchell switched off her phone and she locked herself inside her bedroom. The walls echoed with the haunting question, "Am I that big and ugly that Trevor couldn't recognize me?" She shut herself off from the world as she grappled with the rejection that cut deeper than any filter could mend. As the evening unfolded, Mitchell's despair took an unexpected turn. While watching the 6 p.m. news, there was a report that a guy called Trevor was kidnapped, robbed, and found dead in a bush not far from the airport. Shocked by the news, Mitchell, without thinking, took down the home address written on the screen where mourners were said to have gathered. In a haze of sorrow, she embarked on a journey to Trevor's family home. On the way, Mitchell was sobbing, and by the time she got to the house, her eyes were red and blouse was wet with tears. As she entered the house, she let out a loud African cry. Africans normally let out a fake cry or pretend to faint as they arrived at a funeral. However, this cry was genuine and real. Mitchell was genuinely broken by Trevor's sudden death. Trevor's mother and grandmother immediately went to console this strange guest. No one in the whole house had an idea of who she was. Mitchell asked details of what happened to Trevor, and the mother explained everything in detail. Then Trevor's grandmother asked who Mitchell was, and she said she was his fiancée. She told them that Trevor had come so that they could get married in church. The revelation that Trevor had a secret fiancée shattered their perception of the man they thought they knew. There was silence in the room as everyone was absorbing the new information that Trevor had a girlfriend no one knew about, and as if that was not enough, he wanted to marry her. Trevor was from a very rich royal family. As a son of a rich royal family, Trevor's stringent standards for a life partner were well known, and Mitchell fell far short of those expectations. In a royal family, the standards of wife material were very high. Mitchell's background and looks were nowhere near expectations. The Trevor they knew never had a girlfriend in 10 years. He was very picky and very particular. Trevor had very high standards when with regards to his girlfriends, and Mitchell was nowhere near Trevor's type. Trevor's brother, called Sean, was curious and inquisitive. He started asking all the details about how they met. The family members went into deep shock as the person who Mitchell was describing was different from the Trevor they knew. Fast forward 9 months, and Mitchell had become a fixture in Trevor's family. Trevor's mother encouraged her to visit daily and provide solace. Mitchell formed a deep bond with Trevor's grieving loved ones. Sean, initially curious, found himself captivated by Mitchell's warmth, laughter, and genuine nature. Trevor's mom would tell Mitchell stories of how Trevor lived his life. A strong bond began to form. Maybe Trevor's family missed Trevor so much and found comfort in talking to someone he loved. Trevor's brother Sean would listen to the stories of how Mitchell and Trevor chatted for 6 hours on the phone and how he had paid $15,000 dowry without having met in real life. Sean found his brother romantic and a risk-taker. He wondered what his brother liked about her. It was definitely not the looks. He felt that even though she was not the ideal girlfriend material, she had a caring and warm side that drew people to her. She laughed heartily and was fun to be with. Having listened to Mitchell and Trevor's stories for 9 months, Sean was beginning to fall in love with Mitchell. There was something fascinating and mysterious about her. It was like every day he would discover something new about her. Even Trevor's family was encouraging Sean to take over from where his brother left. They encouraged him to take the relationship to the next level. His mother said Trevor would be happy that his loved one is happy with the people he loved. It was better to keep Mitchell in the family than allow a stranger to marry her. Encouraged by his mother's words about keeping Mitchell within the folds of the family, Sean grappled with emotions he hadn't anticipated. "Am I betraying my brother?" he asked himself. The unfolding tale of Almost Got Married had taken an unexpected turn, and the mysterious allure of Mitchell had captured not only Trevor's family, but also the heart of his brother, Sean. What destiny awaited this unlikely pair? Look out for Almost Got Married. Part 3 to discover the twists and turns that lie ahead.